Celtics is sold out. And before we get up,
well, Kevin,
thanks so much, David. And the season just getting underway. Chris, we've heard some players and coaches say that the 82-game regular season schedule is a bit too long. What do you think?
I think they've been playing 82 games.
Move out on the floor for the Celtics. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And New York looking at who they've got. Beasley out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's Lee. Then there's Wells. And it's DJ in at the small forward position.
And coming out of the offseason where the Knicks had a really long to-do list, you knew they were going to shake things up and made some moves in free agency and realized they needed to build around Porzingis going forward. Yeah, Tatum plays with a lot of confidence. He feels like he can take on anyone and already proving to be a great leader at his age.
Launches it. Kept alive by New York. Here's O'Quinn. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And change was needed badly for the Knicks, and they did that starting with the front office.
Yeah, Knicks fans can have a dire outlook at times, but the team still has a solid foundation. It will take some time for the team to become a true contender again, but having players not be at odds with the front office, definitely a good start.
Beasley the screen, lets it go from the wing. The shot, no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
A good poise led to good shot selection, and that was the key to maximizing their opportunities.
And it's DJ missing. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Smart, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Beasley. And it's 6'4", 220, Marcus Smart. And the Celtics with possession here. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at BMO Harris Bradley Center in Milwaukee. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Brown and Hayward out on the perimeter. Morris is the 4 with Horford in the middle. And it's Irving in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Hayward dishes to Morris. That's short off the rim. Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And a wide open look for DJ. New York keeps it going, a new 24-second clock. Screen by Porzingis, expanding his range. New York, no good that time either.
Boy, he has been cold for a while.
Him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense.
He's all alone. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Emmanuel Mudiay spent a year in China prior to the NBA rather than playing in college. A lot of people respect what he did while he was over there. He said, being in a foreign country, everything is different. It made me mentally strong. Now in the NBA, he said, you got to have confidence because every point guard in this league can play. You got to keep that edge and be prepared at all times. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Mental fortitude is critical, especially when you're a young player in this league. Fisher can't hit.
Not sure why he keeps trying to slug from deep here. It's just not his night.
And Hayward gets it to go.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Mudiay kicks to Williams. Out to the right wing. Here's Fisher. Offensive rebound. Fires the 3. Hayward with some nice D. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. All the way against Brown. Launches it. Kept alive by Boston. New York shooting in this game 45%. Takes a shot at the elbow, and they pick up 2. And that's now 10 points for Porzingis.
You know there's no way that's going to get blocked. He just has to rise up and train.
Inside, Horford. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A confident.
I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Oh, great. What now, huh, Char? What, am I getting roasted on social media or something?
Actually, yeah, you are.
You got a special request.
What? Me? Why?
Because the story of a young rookie making his way makes a great narrative.
Well, what's the rush?
I like to walk fast.
Are we in the press
No,
conference room?
just you solo, right here.
So who would want to speak to me, huh? Shaq and Kenny, NBA TV?
Moochie the Mad Cow.
Moochie the who?
Sports Radio 56, WPON.
You're going to be doing a remote interview. Put these on.
Okay. Hey, Moochie.
Hey, DJ. Thanks for taking the time.
Yeah, I mean, no problem. I'm just a little surprised you want to talk to me, considering I barely played and had, like, no impact on the game whatsoever.
You're a rookie. Rookies are always interesting. Okay, here we go.
Sports Radio 56 with
And we're back! Sports Radio 56, The Pawn! And I'm here with new rookie, DJ. Deej, you struggled a bit out there tonight.
Well, you know, it's not easy to get going in limited minutes, but we have a great team, a great coaching staff, and, you know, I'm just happy to be able to play the game that I love every day.
Of course. The season's just beginning. How's the team treating you?
The team is great. I mean, the coaching staff is great. You know, we have a lot of experienced guys on our teams, you know, a lot of our vets. Shout out my vet, Shammy. You know, he's been awesome, and it's just been a really great experience, man. Very humbling.
Spoken like someone who's been there before. That's all the time we have for today. I'd like to thank DJ for taking a few minutes to talk to us after his NBA debut. Thanks again, DJ.
No problem, man. That's it?
That's it.
That wasn't too bad.
Thank you.
Oh.
He was great. Maybe he can give Shammy some pointers.
Well,
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Our game tonight featuring the New York Knicks as they go up against the Brooklyn Nets. And for Brooklyn, the early part of the season has not unfolded the way they pictured it. They've struggled to perform, and it's led to a series of disappointing results. You just don't know which team is going to show up every night. Van Jeff Hornacek, a surprise pick for the New York Knicks, filling that head coaching slot going into last.
Oh, man.
Say what?
What?
You say something?
No, man, I'm just looking at my preseason stats, man. They're horrible.
And you're horrible, Rook. What site is that you on?
NBA.com.
Oh, yo. Hey, come here, man. You got to look at the in-house stuff. Man, that's just the box scores. Teams got high-speed cameras all around the arenas and the practice gym. Hey, tell this dude.
Hi, I'm Aaron.
This is the stats kid. The stats kid.
That's cool, too.
So how my rookie doing, man?
Hey, man. Nice to meet you. I'm DJ.
He's actually doing really well. Your per possession stats, there's like 96 possessions with an average game. If you extrapolate those numbers based on...
DJ, don't you listen to this man. He's full of bird seed. You just keep your head in the game, okay?
Got it, coach.
Stats and possessions.
If you extrapolate those numbers based on the amount of possessions you play versus the raw totals.
The raw total? What about the cook totals? I don't understand.
If you extrapolate, your per possession stat projects you as a starter.
See? That's my rook, boy.
Hey, man, I like the way you talking, man. Keep talking to me like that, bruh.
Of course, if you need anything else, let me know.
All right, bro.
Numbers related, of course.
I like you, man. I like that dude.
Hey, he's a commodity around here, man, so use him wisely.
I'm going to use him every day.
If you still want to be a part of any upcoming home games, please visit us online or at the ticket booth for available tickets. One to Nick, always to Nick.
Just a reminder, folks, make certain to be here for our Big and Ring giveaway. Come to the
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Ray, you played all 4 years in college after redshirting your freshman season. What kind of advantage, as you look back on that, do you think it gave you, if any, in preparing for the pressures and the style of the NBA?
I don't know so much, Kevin, if it gave me an advantage with regards to the pressures of the league, but certainly with regards to the physicality of the league, it's something that I desperately needed. Just a late developer, a late bloomer. I think I was about 175 pounds when I went off to college. Not a preferential playing weight for the NBA, so I needed that year just in terms of the maturity of what I needed physically.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Damari Carroll out there. Also, Alan Crabb is out there. Quincy Acey out there with Jeremy Lin. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
Crabb kicks to Dinwiddie. Over to the wing. Shoots from the corner. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Knicks leading by 4. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. A nice shot by Lin.
Alan Crabb showing another part of his game, not just a three-point shooter spotting up, but a distributor on that play.
Fisher. And the Knicks miss again. Brooklyn's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. They get it again.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Fisher gets the bucket in a moment to celebrate here. Those are his first official points as an NBA player. And DJ making his debut for the team last time out in their loss. Wasn't the game he wanted to start his NBA career with, but Greg, you know he'll be determined to prove he can play tonight.
There's a world of difference between the NBA and street ball. And DJ has some ground to make up, no doubt, but he has the skills, and there are a lot of little nuances to the NBA game that he's going to have to learn and learn the hard way.
Well, one of the new faces on the roster this season is DJ, and for those of you who haven't followed his story, made the team after getting a training camp invitation, but he's fought his way, Greg, into some minutes now.
And to go one step even prior to the training camp invite, he got that invite by impressing in a street ball competition. Now, I know a lot of fans are hoping he can make it in the NBA just due to his long shot story.
We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Brooklyn making some changes. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Damari Carroll, and it's Jeremy Lin in for LeVert. We've got Wells, Kyle O'Quinn out there with Fisher. Then it's Moutier, and it's Noah in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Now, there's some touch from DJ, like the 1s and 2s. He knew that one was good the moment it left his hand.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
You can't miss those kind of looks. The defense seems to be a little nonplussed so far in this one, but he flat out missed it.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And they go to the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves. Yeah, not many guys entering the league impact their teams this fast. Russell is an exception.
So important to just stay poised, go through your routine. He did a good job there of just keeping his composure and putting those two away.
Here's Fisher. And again, New York with the triple.
That's some nice form on DJ's jumper. Can't have the accuracy unless you've got the proper fundamentals.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win.
Good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it.
baby. The New York Knicks. Woo!
Yeah! All right, calm down. Give this man some space.
What's wrong, Doc?
What you mean, what's wrong? Don't forget, this is the same little kid from way back. He used to sit in my chair and take naps.
Yeah, but Doc, now these are NBA naps. You feel me?
I hear you.
Right.
I hear you.
Hey, I appreciate you guys so much, man. This feels like the first time I can actually celebrate, not care who's watching, just do me, you know?
It is.
Isn't this crazy, Doc?
And hold on to this moment. But remember, stay humble.
Of course.
Don't let it go to your head, because if it do, I'll take these clippers and remind you where you came from.
Yeah, and try these on.
Not the new JBLs. Come on, fellas.
Yep, man, Jules pitched in and got you one side each.
Yeah, I'm on the left.
There's an inscription on it, too, look.
Block out the noise. Remember where you came from and where you're headed. Whenever you need to get in the zone, put these headphones on.
Abraham Lincoln, look at that.
That's crazy.
That's from us, man. And if anything ever gets too loud, I want you to think about the barbershop and where you from.
I will, Doc.
Yeah, maybe hook your boys up with some tickets.
Oh, yeah, you know I got you guys on the ticket.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
No problem.
We want to sit on the court next to all the cameramen. So when an NBA player misses a layup, he can land on us and crush one of those weird bones that we never heard of. What do you want today? I'll do it, but I don't recommend it. I think this one will look great. You ready for this?
Let's do it.
Man, you are a handsome man. Look at that.
Fans are gonna love this one, man. You read my mind.
Showroom floor. Showroom floor.
Lady Jules, Lady Doc.
Jay?
Go get him.
What's up, Jay?
Hey.
What's going on, man?
How you doing?
What up, Doc?
Man, take a seat.
Let's do this.
What you getting today? I think this one will look great. You ready for this?
Let's do it.
Man, you are a handsome man. Look at that.
Fans are gonna love this one, man. You read my mind.
Showroom floor. Showroom floor.
Lady Jules, Lady Doc.
Go get him.
Jay?
Go get him.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the New York Knicks. For New York, they are hungry for a win here. Last season, they got swept by this team. 4 straight losses, something they haven't forgotten. And you remember when LeBron first came back to Cleveland, there were some growing pains. Things didn't gel right away. But this is a team that knows what it's doing now, Kenny.
Well, it only took him about 2 months.
We've got NBA basketball in store for, and nothing tips off a broad.
Well, Kevin.
And that's so great to hear, D.A. LeBron is a proven leader and champion, as we all know, expects to contend for a championship every year. Doris, a wealth of experience, will be out on that floor here tonight. 2 veteran ball clubs for sure. What kind of big group substitution here for Cleveland? Nancy's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Green comes in for LeBron. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Rodney Hood. And George Hills subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. And a new group in for the Knicks. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Cantor. DJ comes in for Porzingis. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Burke. And New York, looking at who they've got. Mudiay out there with Lee. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn. Then there's Beasley. And it's DJ in at the small forward. No good. That would have tied it.
And something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity.
From outside the arc, rebounded by Korver. Cavaliers leading